Hey guys, welcome back to Garden Country. Today I'll be showing y'all how to clean, cut, and eat a tisel. So without further ado, let's get started. So what you want to do is make sure you have a very good sharp knife or a cane knife. Preferably, I use a cane knife, but today I couldn't find it, so today I'm just using a knife. So first what you want to do is take your tisel, cut all this off without butchering it, because if you butcher it, you're just not going to have any tisel left. And that's kind of what I did with my other tisel, that I went fine. I butchered it a little too much and didn't end up a lot. So make sure you don't butcher your tisel, so go slow when you shave all the sides off. Okay, so you take all the sides off like that. Just get your way down your tisel like that. So what you want to do is go all the way around your tisel. Just inching your way around and try to remove as much as this as possible, because you don't eat this. This is just what's on there. You just kind of want to inch your way down your tisel. I feel like this one's probably a little too big, but we'll see if it's tender, because if it's not tender, then it's just not good. The skinnier the better, but you don't want too skinny, because if not, you won't get much off the tisel. So if you can find one that's like the size of this one or smaller, it's good. Down to the bottom, and I think that's pretty much the bottom. And this top part is called the head of the tisel, and this is all of the sides of the tisel. So I'm going to go around including this side here, and I'll show you what to do with this part. So after you're done cleaning off all these little side branches like this, your tisel should look like this, where it's just a tisel and the head of the tisel. Now we're going to take this part off, and then we'll chop this down. So how you do that is you want to take your knife, kind of like that. Especially if your knife's really sharp, it should just chop off really easy. And then sometimes you might even be able to get a little bit of the tisel out from there. This part out. Let me just put it. I don't know why I had that in my hair. Okay. So there is still a little bit of tisel in there, so I'm gonna try to get some of that out. How you do that is you just take your tisel. Be very careful. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, I could try. Alright, there we go. And slide your knife all the way down. So that's how much tisel we have left in there. Hopefully it's tender and not horrid. If not, it's okay. We still have this. So I forgot to mention that a way that you could tell if your tisel is tender is if you're able to kind of go like this with it. It's tender. Very. How it breaks apart like that is tender. Okay, so I kind of just like chopped all the head off, and checking about this part, it is not tender at all. So there it goes. Alright, now we're just gonna cut our tisel off the stem. The root of this. Like that. Oh, like that. So now that we got our tisels, let's go clean them up, and I'll show y'all how to eat it. Okay, so to finish the cleanup on your tisel, it kind of started changing colors only because it was away from the tisel. But all you want to do is peel off the extra skin on your tisel. Sometimes you may have to get a knife to get it started. But there's still nothing wrong with it. It changed colors. It kind of does like an apple. How an apple changes colors, that's pretty much what a tisel does. And the rest really won't matter too much. Alright, so clean off that one. I'll show you how to clean this one off. This way. Now, you want to do pretty much the same thing. Take your knife, kind of skim it across the top. I apologize if I can't explain this to y'all very well. I'm not very good at explaining things, but the video is pretty much self-explainable, that it's not really that hard to pick a tisel and clean it and eat it. But I just want to give y'all the full experience like I said I would. So, and this is something I grew up eating pretty much all my life, that I do this every year. I go out in the yard, when I see them, I'm like, ooh, tisels, finally. So I go out in the yard and pick them up and I just love it. It's something I've just enjoyed doing. So, yeah. So what you want it to do is pretty much basically look like this green color on your whole tisel. You don't want the purple because if not, it's just hard skin that's over the tisel. So you can just peel it off. If it's thick enough, you could peel it off. Sometimes you really don't have to peel it off. It just comes off, or you can clean it while you're out there. I like to peel it off like this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning up this tisel, and I'll show y'all what's next. So after you get your tisels cleaned up, this is what they should look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and rinse them off. So I went ahead and cut up my first tisel. Yes, I did already eat a good bit out of it. But what I have mixed in there is pink Himalayan salt, cracked pepper, and distilled vinegar. Best way to eat it, in my opinion. So that's what I have in the bowl right now. Now, how you cut the tisel is, I like to do it, it depends on the size of it. I like to cut it in rings. Or you can split it down the middle. You can do big chunks, small chunks, however which way you want to eat it. This one I'm going to have to end up cutting down the middle. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. But I think I will. So let's cut that down the middle. Yeah, just like that. Missed the spot earlier. Sometimes it'll do that. If you're in the middle cutting and it has a piece, just peel it off. No big deal. Just peel it. Okay. We're going to go ahead, stick these in the bowl, get these out the way. And then you're just going to cut it. You can even do smaller pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I finally got the rest of my tisel cut up. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the bowl. And I'm going to add some more salt and pepper to it. Just to add some more seasoning to what I already had. And a little bit more vinegar. That was too much, but okay. Really, a lot is never too much, so I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. And that is how you cut, clean, and eat a tisel. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video. God bless, God and country.